think it's been a crazy few days actually. You should always gotta trade the narrative basically. So concentrate on what you're doing. I think everyone should invest always on their knowledge base. If you're looking to be a trader, then yes, you need to know the narratives. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the vlog. My name is David Garcia and I'm gonna bring you all along on a day in the life. I just wanted to show you guys where the magic happens, where you see all these beautiful clips, vlogs, and shorts. This is what my office looks like and this is how we create this magic. So you can kind of see a mess. I had just moved into this office and instead of making it super functional for work and whatnot, I decided to make it more like a studio. So it's super basic. Hosting a 5K, you guys will see that in a future vlog. Hosting a 5K to help raise awareness and money for children in need, specifically with domestic violence. Notice this photo here. I haven't put it up yet. I just got a frame for it. But my cousin actually made this for me and it says best cousin ever. It's one of my mom's sister's son and I take him to Universal Studios and Disney World and Disneyland. He decided to take this photo and make this for me. I didn't even know he was making it. It's kind of emotional actually. He just came into my office and said, here's this for you. And because of that, I'm taking him to Universal again. I'm gonna take him and we're gonna go watch the Deadpool movie since he's a huge Marvel fan. And what's the best way to watch it is, I guess, go all the way East Coast, make sure we're one of the first people to watch it at like 3 p.m. And at the same time, we're also gonna enjoy a day at Universal Studios. I've taken my cousin to Universal/Disney World probably a few times every year for the past couple of years, and it's kind of becoming more of like a common theme. So it's kind of like, oh, when we're going back, and it's not even like a thing where they plan or you save up for. It's just like, hey, I think we're gonna go this weekend, buy flights, and I'm going. I'm dying for some coffee. Come along with me. Hopefully, you enjoy this ride. All right, we're on our way to Starbucks. I need to get my fix, and I think it's been a crazy few days actually. So earnings season, it's probably my favorite time of the year, and it happens 4 times a year. Today is a crazy day. The reason why today is a crazy day is because Tesla earnings is today. A lot of people are nervous. They don't know what's going to happen. Obviously, they're not going to be amazing numbers, but a lot of people are looking at what narrative Elon Musk is going to push. I'm bullish, obviously, long term. I've always been a shareholder of Tesla, and they're a big reason of why I'm here today. But I'm hoping for a correction so I can buy more because I think it's had a crazy run up the past month or so. We'll see what happens. Not only that, but Joe Biden, who knows what's happening to that guy? A lot of people are saying he's dead. I don't know what's happening with him. I think he's alive. Someone posted a video of him in a car trying to get up, but struggling. I don't know. You guys let me know what you all think about that. Markets are a little sensitive too right now. Any little bad news, any little good news, it goes crazy one way or the other. So Orlando, my family loves to go to Orlando. We as a family like to go just because it is something that we like to do together. That's why I like taking my cousin. I like enjoying my time with him. I've been with him since I was younger. I grew up with him. We're basically born the same year. No, we were born the same year. Ever since we were born, we have been together since then. Going to Orlando and going to California to visit these parks has always been something that we had done. Not as often as now, but now that we have the means to do it, this is something that I like to do with him. I actually really enjoy my time with him. He's so funny. He's just like a bookworm, right? So like any little question about the parks, he can tell you every detail and all the history behind it. And the same thing goes with Marvel, and I'm also a Marvel fan, which is why I also like going to the parks. I love movies, I love films, and I like how you go to these parks and there's a lot of immersion there. Kind of with Tesla is that I'm just in a long-term hold. A lot of people are like value investors like to say that it's overvalued or it's not worth it because they're a car company, or they also like to say something which I don't know if you guys have heard of this YouTuber called Joseph Carlson. He likes to touch on like investing and he's a value investor. I like his content. I think his take on Tesla is like a little off. He likes to say that there's a lot of future earnings baked in, which is kind of true, but I think that Tesla is not just a car company. The potential for their AI with not just robotaxi, but also with the robotics, because they're using real life AI, and I think that's like a completely different thing than just like ChatGPT, which is like a AI bot, you know. I think there's a lot of avenues that Tesla's going to be able to make money, like such as energy, the robotaxi, the robotics, not only the cars. You know, I think there's just a lot going for them, and that's just right now. You know, they can get more avenues later on. That's why I'm long-term holding Tesla despite whatever's happening. If there's a dip, I'm more than happy to buy. If there's a huge run up, then I'll relax on the buying. Like for example, right now I think it's sitting around 250, and in my opinion, I don't think I'm gonna be buying until I see like a drop or something. But hopefully, I get more buying opportunity. So the Ethereum ETF got approved, and it's a trading today. Let me see if it's trading right now. Actually, I haven't even checked the markets today. Yeah, it's trading. That's awesome. Crypto is just getting more and more adopted, and I think that's great for the market. Personally, I'm more of like a Bitcoin guy, but I think it is a sell of the news events, a little down, not that much, not really significant versus like when Bitcoin got the ETF initially. That was more of a sell of the news event. I'm more of like equities, stock market trader, but I also back hold Bitcoin. You should always got to trade the narrative basically. So like around COVID time, the narrative during COVID was EVs. Every EV company that had bought or became a SPAC or had gone public was skyrocketing. And now after COVID, the narrative has been AI. The way to make money is by finding the next narrative before the rest of the market knows it. Yes, you can catch a narrative midway and still make money, but if you want to make crazy money, is finding the next narrative. In my opinion, the next narrative will be robotics, and the only company that right now you can buy that's public is Tesla that does robotics. I think if you're just getting started, it just really depends on like your situation. Like if you already have skills where you're bringing in money, like let's just say you're making $200,000 a year, I would say concentrate on what you're doing because you already have a great income. Save most of your money, and when I say save, I never mean put it in a savings account or leave it in your bank account. I always mean put it in an equity, which whether that is an ETF or stock or even crypto, as long as you're stashing it away, once you get like a little nest egg, then you can go and do things that you're more interested in. But you need to get a foundation before you move forward with anything. And if you're in the situation of you don't make as much money, I would work on yourself. I know some people would recommend crypto because it's the easier way to make multiples, but I personally like equities. That's what I would recommend is equities. Some people don't like even recommending individual stocks, but I feel like if you're not directly owning that company, you don't really have a grasp of what investing truly is. And that's why there's ETFs. I think everyone should invest always on their knowledge base. If you're looking to be a trader, then yes, you need to know the narratives. If you're just looking to be a passive investor, just buy ETFs. And if you want to dabble into crypto, there's also ETFs for that too. I think it really depends on what you're trying to accomplish based on your individual lifestyle. Because everyone's lifestyle is different and everyone's income is different. Everyone's risk tolerance is also different. That's what investing in finance is so cool, is because everything is individualized and based on what you like to do, you do it. So I think you just got to find what you truly like. I personally love equities, and I love knowing the fact that I'm owning a company or a piece of a company that is great. Like for example, Tesla, they're doing amazing things with a great leader such as Elon. I love knowing the fact that I own a piece of that. All right, guys. Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Gotta get back to work. Got my coffee. Went to Best Buy. Grabbed some things for the trip this weekend. Let me know what you guys think, and I hope you guys enjoy our next vlog out in Universal Studios. Like, subscribe, and ring that noti bell.